This life is so weird, man. It's so weird. It's so weird. And I think it's weird because we don't know why we're here, you know? And we have this tendency to try to explain the thing that we don't know. So we're filling in what we don't know with possibilities, right? And sometimes we start to believe these possibilities, like religion. You start to, well, we're here because God put us here. That is the reason. And we have a tendency to believe that, right? We have a tendency like, yes, there is a God and God put us here, and that is why we are here. And I know that because in my mind I know that God is there. My mind tells me that God is there, and so it's God speaking to me in my mind. And that's what we believe, right? And otherwise we start to believe, yes, we're here because some alien being is feeding off of our energy, and that is why we are here. Or yes, we are here because we are an experiment. Or yes, I'm here because I'm being tortured, right? Or yes, I'm here because of evolution, because of the survival of the fittest, and that is what created me. That is why I am the way I am. That is why I'm here, you know. And we start to believe one of these theories as opposed to another, and there's all kind of arguments to conclude any of these theories, to prove any of these theories, all kind of arguments. And then you start to like search into the world, or maybe the world has better answers than I have, and you start to find some things that like really are really weird, you know. Then you start thinking like, what the fuck, why would this world say this to me, right? What world would show me a video with the title "You Are in Hell," right? What world would show me a video with the title "You Are in Hell," right? Only hell could show me that. So then you start to believe like, yes, I am in hell, you know. No other world would show me that. Or I'm in hell, or this is maybe a test, or this is that. And like, no matter how hard you try to think, no matter how hard you try to find the solution, you can never be certain about one thing as opposed to the other. It can be all of the above, right? Which answer do you want to be true? All of the above, right? It's like, and it's so weird because you start to think about things, and this is not the answer, that is not the answer, and you think a little bit more, and it's so weird, and it's too weird. I cannot really grasp any of it, you know? And that makes me feel like I'm totally lost. Like, I don't know what to do. Why, I read a quote somewhere, like, why would you go through this suffering without knowing why you go through it, right? Why would you keep living, keep suffering, when you don't even know what it's for, right? And that is why I want to know the answer, because I want to know why I'm suffering. But the answer is unachievable, it seems. Like no one has ever achieved it before me, and I don't even know if there were people before me, right? I could be a brain in a box, you know? I could just be somewhere else, and this could just be an illusion, or a dream, or a simulation. So it's just like, it's too much unknown, you know? And I don't know how to go back to just being alive, because I want to know why I am alive, you know? And I don't know why I want to know that. And then you start thinking like, why do I want to know that? Someone has to have put that desire in my head. Otherwise I wouldn't have it. It's some kind of a hint, you know? Someone put some kind of a hint for me to escape, you know? For me to find the truth. But I don't know if that's true, you know? It's just very, very weird. And it's a maze, you know? There is no end. Once you start thinking, you keep thinking, and there's no answer. And the more you think, the less you know. The more you think, the less you know. That's really a good way of describing it. The more you think, the less you know. So you shouldn't really think, because I don't think that there's any inherent value in thinking. I don't think that we can find any truth. But that's also just an opinion. So I don't know, man. This world, like, I cannot trust this world anymore, right? It has made me suffer so deeply, so much, that I have lost all trust in this world, to the point that I don't even know that I will be at peace after I die, you know? Why would the world put me through this and then give me peace, right? It could just keep torturing me for eternity, right? That's how little trust I have in this world right now. And that's difficult to live with, you know? If you think like, yes, I'll be dead and that'll be the end of it, or I'll be dead and I'll go to heaven, at least you can like kind of relax, you know? But if you think like, well, I will be dead and then there will be another way to torture me, and I will keep getting tortured because your entire life has been torture, and so you don't trust anything about the universe anymore. That is just extra torture. It's just an extra layer of torture. And then you trust even less. And so I think the solution is to just stop thinking, right? Because whatever you think, it's not really what you want to think, right? Do you really want to worry about these things? No. So don't worry about them, right? Because they don't mean anything. They don't mean anything. They're just questions. They're just confusing. And in the end, whether you know the answer or not, that doesn't mean anything. So just relax, you know? Just relax. And don't worry too much, you know? That's it.